So in we go. Crawl inside? Absolutely. Let's find out what she wants. I'm going to crack open a drink real quick as well. Oh, we're already in here. So let us see. Sipping on my caffeine. Door is locked. Door is locked. Door is locked. So let's find out what she wants. So everything's locked. Oh, there's the mask. The mask, I've seen it before a few times. It was on the wall. Oh, Eloise, thank you for coming. She pulls a thick-looking volume off the bookshelf. Ah, just the one I was looking for. Tell me, Eloise, do you know the story of the shepherd and the weaver? No, then you must let me educate you. It's an old Gushanese story. Isabel proceeds to recite the most popular version of the story. The shepherd and the weaver were old gods among the first of their kind. It was an old love story, and a sappy one, you know the type. They were forbidden to love each other as a man and woman do, so they were banished to the opposite ends of the earth. Once every year, 100,000 magpies would fly across the sky, forming a bridge for the two lovers to meet. Then one year, the bridge burned and the lovers lost their only way to see each other. In his grief, the shepherd set up the 3 artificial moons so they could at least trade messages to each other. Have you ever found it strange that most love stories follow such a familiar pattern? If you've heard one, you've heard 1,000. Humor her. Why the story? Because I love stories, and this one is important to me, and to you. Why is it important to me? I understand this may sound cliched, but that's something you'll have to find out later. Anyways, I've asked you to come today because I remembered you don't know your real name. Well, I thought it had something to do with us getting out of here. It does, in a way. Eloise, do you know what your name means? It's Thulian. It means she of the sun. Ah, that's fitting, but I was talking about your true name. I can see true names like you humans see faces. Your name is written on you just like the curve of your lips, the almond shape of your eyes. Yours is quite clear to me, Angel of the Seventh Sun. And what does that mean? You've been hearing this about the Seventh Sun since you came here, haven't you? She hands me something. It's a yellow clearance card with the name Takeshi Nona on the front. Ask her if she's an oracle. I should think that I'm nothing of the sort. Takeshi. For a brief moment, her expression betrayed her. She was someone close, but who could be close to something as old as she is? I imagine you'll know soon enough. Come back to me when you have the right questions. So we have a key card now. And I don't think we can get through any of these doors yet. Nope. Always got to check their doors. The door is locked. So we've got to go back and use the key card. Need to talk to her first. What? Okay. Where do we use the key card then? Fireplace, nothing special. Yes. Okay, so she can send us back. What do you think of the anomaly? Oh, the anomaly is the little slime guy, by the way. So what did she want? I'm not sure. She told me a story and gave me this key card. We can find out after the fight. It's getting late. Just double checking in here. Oh, hi Fenton. Weren't you just in the other room? I've been here reading for a while. Okay. Yes, they do play jokes on... There's a lot of references to how this place is weird because of video game logic kind of stuff. It's not quite fourth wall breaking, but you get the idea. We will talk to her as well. Hi. Morning, Sleepy. Oh, it's still the same thing as before. Okay. So we've got the key card, we've got everything, and we just got today's fight then, I guess. Hopefully it's not too bad of a fight. Of course, we beat up the slimes and we're level 9. I don't think we're supposed to be level 9 yet. Yes, we're going to overwrite that save. I have a feeling it's going to take us closer to 10 hours to beat this, if I had to guess. Select a floor. Just judging by how far in we are. BX12. The others, they're not here. Okay. I'm going to check out the room first. The mask appeared to follow me as I approached. I couldn't be sure where the expression on his face was joy, anger, agony, anger, or despair. All the same, I recognized it as the mask from the room. Isabel's so-called memories also wore something like this. Oh, nope. Then I imagine I feel the minute grooves against my face. Mask hugged my face, wrapped around, briefly obscuring my vision. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Access files. Anomaly. Anomaly 3981 is a wooden mask seemingly crafted out of the Mubata wood to resemble a human face with feminine features. One feature of the note is that the four-horn-shaped something have been carved towards the top of the mask, which curve up and then back as if it were to frame the user's head. These horns will move of their own accord when the user dons the mask, pressing against the top and sides of the user's head to secure the mask in place. The process of fitting takes between 20 to 30 seconds, depending on the size of the user's head. And once finished, the mask will begin exhibiting anomalous properties, which are listed below. Mask heightens the ability of the user to control and manipulate distortion fields similar to or identical to that of anomaly A0003. Users of A0003, when in proximity to mask, will remark that they recognize an increase in distortion fields around the user. Subjects who have no pre-existing ability to control 0003 are also subject to the same beneficial properties, but instead of manifesting the ability to control 0003, they state they feel refreshed, healthier, and in better spirits. After donning the mask, users show an ability to dematerialize and rematerialize at different locations, though it can only be done sparingly. The distance between the user's dematerialization and rematerialization is quite short, often between 10 to 15 feet. In this way, it is similar to Anomaly 1438, which has visually identical abilities. Users who do not have the ability to control 003 can still access this ability. Instances of Anomaly 3981 are seen in use by stuff. So we have the door back. Oh, dark night on the open road. It's a car. Okay, hi car. Inside the car was a young woman and a little boy, no more than 11 or 12. The woman's side was red, and her arm was bandaged with torn strips of clothing. The engine was off and it was cold outside. They had huddled together for warmth. I tapped on the window, only the woman awoke. We stared into each other's eyes for a very long time before she spoke. Does it get any easier? Not really. She accepted the answer and nodded. Which answer gives you more strength? Strength only comes from the inside, we know that. She hesitated when the boy next to her stirred. He's getting colder. You should keep driving. You need to make it as far as possible before you pass out from blood loss. Okay, so tired. Okay. I think we're going through our memories. What is this place? A woman before me was still and silent, her mouth curved slightly at the edges with a wan smile. Or Luna? I've always felt like I'm on the outside looking in, held apart at arm's length. Do you want to tell me about it? Oh, I've told you many times, but each time you forgot, as is your nature. I know you care for me, I understand that, but you can't understand how I just want to be one of them. Look at them, they live their lives out in the open. They have no need to hide who they are, no need to pretend. What are you pretending to be? Something I'm not, something I can never be. It was never a choice available to me, then stop pretending. Thanks, Dad, for all your lies. She looked at me, if seeing me for the first time, recognizing Spark there, and she blinked. This isn't just in my head. Not if you're here. The mask probably shouldn't have put it on. Did you put it on too? But there was no time to answer. Wet grass and damp air. Oh, we're going through each of their memories. I could have mistaken the man in front of me for stone. His features seemed chiseled out of it, and he moved about as much as the statue does. I looked past him to the monument he faced, which was flanked by 4 tombstones. By the order of the government of Moonfall, this plot is dedicated to as a hero's memorial, in remembrance of the constables that gave their lives in the line of duty. Well, I'm back. Another year, another set of flowers. Another year older, I feel stiffness in my bones, especially when it rains. Perhaps it's good fortune that you won't have to deal with the horrors of getting old. I miss you, all of you. Probably see you soon. Guess then I'll have to explain myself, but you already know the answer I'd give. What happened, Antwood? I wasn't there when they needed me. I was hiding in the bathroom. You see, I've never actually been in a gunfight before. The Iron Cartel, they would have never answered that call. They should have never answered that call. He paused, looking down at the monument to the fallen constables. Do you think they would understand? Yeah, I think so. I suppose I'll have to live with it either way. We're walking on the road to damnation. I have always known it. He looked at me, if seeing me for the first time, but looked was brief and vacant. Shoo. Okay. A clamor of a bar smells of smoke and perfume. No reaction. They can't see me. So the ghosts of memories cannot see us. So she definitely can't see me. It's even refusing text. So hi. No reaction. They can't see me. Except they looked at me. He was a nervous-looking man, full of small fidgets and little twitches. Hey there. What are you drinking? I'm not sure. Some domestic swill. I'm just buying time. Don't want to go home yet. It's been a rough week. Want to tell me about it? What's to tell? He took something off his left hand and placed it on the counter. It was a wedding band. I don't suppose I'll be needing this anymore. My dear beloved wife decided to earn her promotion the easy way, on her back. Straight up the corporate ladder she goes, but I won't be going with her. He hesitated, then picked up the ring, inspecting it. His voice was low but soft, tender, like the heart he wore on his sleeve. Who am I kidding? I'll probably forgive her, go crawling back. It's the wrong choice. Is it? Do you think telling me that makes any difference? Leave me to my drink. I'll go home when I'm ready. He looked at me then, seeing me as if seeing me for the first time, but the look was brief and vacant. What was that? Some kind of shared dream, maybe? Don't mean to break the hugs and all, but we've got incoming. Oh, we've got a fight in here after doing that. The fuck? Okay. Okay, so the enemies can spawn over there, but they didn't, I guess, is what that's saying. That, or there's invisible enemies. You're gonna stand in the back row. You're going to take that spot. Eloise is actually kind of tanky, now that I'm looking at it. Fenton's the only one that's really... It's the mask. It's going to try and kill us, isn't it? That seems to be the usual routine. What do you want? For it to invite you back home for a back rub? Get ready. So mask goes first. Lightning spear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So that is a high damage character. I'm wagering all of these are high damage. Illusions. Okay. Gear. Let's go for a... Electrified blade? It evaded the attack from the rear. Lovely. And it's gonna leech. Oh, well, we got damage back on it. Okay, so let's move. So he's hurt like hell. So features, healing touch first. Support, combat heal. Move down here. Okay, Fenton might die in what I'm about to have him do. I'm gonna have him move here. Time for you to pull out all your shapes. Stone teeth. Our attacks don't seem to be very effective on it. Okay. So do we dispel the illusions? Ow! Vigilante. Focus shot. And a miss. I don't think I can get in range of him, but I'm going to try. Okay, we can. Let's go ahead and give them adrenaline. Eldritch Consume. Thank you for the Miss Jolt. And thank you for the Miss Lightning Spear. Okay, so... Gear, let's go for a sniper shot on you. Get rid of the illusions first, so we just have less things hitting us. That seems like an okay thing to do. Move. I'm gonna actually have him keep on this thing. You're gonna actually do your fighting spirit. Discipline toughness. And battle cry. And you're going to do a power strike on his back. There you go. So we're actually doing some damage to them. Let's see. Orluna's too far away. Features. I guess we'll go for... what do we have as far as gear goes? Not enough for that. 100 MP? I'm guessing... Oh, yeah, it's the green. Then we have to build that up. Let's see. 39 for that. So he's going to get to move next. Yeah, they're going to kind of try and gang up on him, I think. No, he got stunned. Damn you. Fucking hell. It's going to make this a pain in the butt. So let's see if we can get rid of the mask. Vigilante, focus shot. We can't aim at it there, so we'll just go ahead and take that out. And another charge strike. Killed the mask. So Fenton, do not die on me. 20 damage, that's fine. Time to rip you a new one. Let's go for Memory Blast. Haha. So the illusions are pretty easy to beat. Invicta Lance, Plate Carrier, and Deny Serpent. And we leveled up off of that, I think. Antwood is ready for a level up. So we'll take the level up. I mean, it's not a bad one. So HP, Spirit, Evasion. And the only thing we really have is add resistance and restoration to the party, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And level you up. HP, Spirit, Evasion. Drains SP from all enemies in range, afflicts Soul Drain. Okay. We don't really have a choice of skills on these, so I'm wagering the next level up is going to be another class change, if I had to guess. Evasion and ranged. Melee attack that uses both melee and range for scaling. Okay. Sure. You're pure range, so I don't really care about that too much. Evasion, defense. Cast an aura that increases the melee counter chance by 100%, defense by... Yeah, it just gives... This is all the other skills we were looking at there. So, definitely need to heal up after that. Okay, so we're looking okay. How's our mana looking? A little bit low on Fenton. So let's go ahead and do the Narsum energy drink on him as well. Okay, so he's got 11 back up, so that's going to be good. And we'll buy some more stuff whenever we get up to that point. So definitely want to save file 4. Because we made some choices there, and I'm not sure whether they're good or bad. If we made bad ones, I might go back and change it. Hey, about what you saw, you don't have to explain. I felt the same way by myself before. Have you? Who hasn't felt lonely before? Humans are the loneliest animals. She opened her mouth to say something, but I could see her visibly changing the topic in her mind. What happened to your arm? You never answered me when I first asked you that night. It's getting late. Ask me again tomorrow. I guess I know how you got that prosthetic arm now. I'm sorry about what happened to you. Don't be. It happened a long time ago. Listen. What happened to the bar? I put it behind me. We made it work. What else could I say? That boy that was with you, was he alright? Yeah, he was fine. He's my brother. Oh. Okay. Dog meat gave me a dog meat... Okay, you're troubled. It's nothing. It's just a bad memory. Okay. Anything more on the computer? Oh, we can't even actually interact with the computer. Can't interact with that. Can't interact with the bathroom, and the door is locked. So we have to go to sleep after that. So, asleep we go. I was just about to crawl into bed until I heard an argument break out. You're always on the computer. I just need to look into something, alright? I'm busy. Look, it's important. I won't even take that long. Fenton, I don't have time for this. You're bothering me. Why do you always have to be such a... Okay. Should I try to defuse the situation? Yes. Whoa, guys, what's going on? I'm sorry. It's just, I'm going through a lot, too. I'm not mad at you, Arluna. It's just that I think I need to look at something in the database. Sure, of course. Knock yourself out. Damn it. I need a yellow clearance access card. I have one. A yellow clearance card? Where did you get this? This is the janitor's. Takeshi Nona. Okay. What's so special about him? Well, nothing until I came across an encrypted email in the computer saying that he had been promoted to researcher status and transferred to the Seventh Sun Project. Okay, quite the career leap, but it's not sure why it seems to involve us. This guy's probably long dead by now. I haven't gotten that interesting part yet. We know by now that Vixone is intentionally drip-feeding us information, so why is she pointing us to some random rank-and-file janitor? Well, I dug a little bit further into Takeshi's employment paperwork, and he has listed his wife, Isabel Nona, as an insurance beneficiary. Who else do we know by the name Isabel? If you were to believe her, she was already old when the first man let out the first fart. Yes, but what was it that she said? I simply have a better mask. That mask that we fought, it was her in her house. It was in her house. And now with Takeshi's keycard, I pulled up the sole project that he was working on, the Seventh Sun. Look for yourself. Oh, wow. Eloise, you should take a look at this. Now, I have a few more questions for Isabel next time you see her. I don't think it's strange you're the only one she wants to see. Probably. I told you we should trust her. She was lying to us all this time. Takeshi Nona. That name. I think I've seen it somewhere, but I can't place it. Okay. 1340. Warning. Okay. Location 25, level 20 ritual site. Access prohibited to all personnel except the orders of Traveler's Guide Commission. Warning, personnel reading this document should be aware that the entity described here should never be referred to with consistent nomenclature. Researchers are encouraged to cycle through a series of designations without the need for context or meaning. The being held in the level 20 ritual site is an instance of manifested class 5 destiny entity. Sorry. It is able to change its shape and form by, although currently it seems content to appear as a female in her late 20s. Despite its appearance, the luminous memory does not seem to have any anatomical needs that a baseline human has. It's currently contained using the ritual of Wu Guai, and although the Nameless and Timeless may desire to leave, it is not making any active attempts to escape. Should be noted that the Butterfly of Moonlight is blank. The Monarch of the Barren Waste is also a powerful mind-altering presence, and personnel overseeing its containment are required to submit mandatory and scheduled amnesiac application. Okay, the Reaper of Twilight Harvests is hostile to human life, although it does not immediately attack like many other Class 5 entities. However, like its kin, the Great Blessed Devourer also seeks to drain humans of their memories. Specifically, it prefers names. As powerful as it is, the Summerland Exile will only harm those that either assign it a consistent name or allow themselves to be assigned a name. When conversing with the highest echo in eternity, personnel are advised to ignore any statements it presents with a designation. Previous designations used include Weary Traveler, Moonlit Child, Learned Scholar, Famed Warrior, etc. Due to the Shadow of Endless Sorrow's persistent and constant attempts to give interviewers a name, researchers seeking to converse with it must do so with the aid of a con-bin communication device for maximum safety. Guidance Commission Notes redacted. Anomaly, okay. Transcript. Dr. Majora, how are you feeling today? I feel... not applicable name or not applicable number. I feel good. This host is like old fat frying in the pan, full of energy but burns slowly. And she has such nice skin. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying your new accommodations. Can I ask how long this body will last you? For a time. Are you concerned over my well-being? Know that it will serve you for now. Of course. And would you be open to releasing this body at any time in the near future? If I do that, the host will die. What was her name? I'm afraid I can't tell you that. It was a pretty name. She whispers it occasionally, like the trilling of some musical bird. There was a period of silence lasting 1 minute and 23 seconds. Isabel, yes, that was her name. What did you tell her husband? I'm afraid I can't tell you that. She's down here too. Oh, he's down here too. Don't you think he'll come and see me? Oh. Mr. Nona. Flames and ashes, Izzy. What did they do to you? Okay. Nona, please remain on topic and ask the questions. There was a period of silence lasting 45 seconds. Please describe the place that you came from. You called it the Barren Waste. There was a period of silence lasting 2 minutes 45 seconds. Hello, could you please answer? You must be him. I can see that she recognizes you. Please answer the... Who are you? I see they're keeping you in the dark. That's to be expected. Nona, you will cease personal questions and return to... She whispers your name occasionally, but now it's in a roar. She says she loves you. Izzy? At this point, Mr. Nona lunges forward and reaches for who grasps his hand and whispers something into his ear. Security, get security in here. Security offers enter the containment cell and escort Mr. Nona out. That's the price, Takashi. That's the price. You will know where to pay it. Okay. Isabel, you mean the memory of names? She took her body. What else isn't she telling us? Takashi Nona. Okay, so same text as before. Okay, I told you we shouldn't trust her. She was lying to us all this time. Same books as before. Just checking. You're troubled. It's nothing, just a bad memory. So we basically got sleep for us now. So now that we've gone through all that, I definitely want to save so I don't have to go through all that dialogue again, just in case. Okay. So we're in dorm day 12, and... yes, settle back in for the night. You going to Isabel today? She didn't say anything about it, so I don't think so. I was just thinking, how safe are you with her, really? Not safe at all, which makes her like anything else in this place. Orna looked down at her feet uneasily, obviously wanting to change the subject. Why do you sleep so much? You want the real answer? It's the closest I can get to not feeling anything at all without actually dying. I expected a quip, a passing remark, or some mumbled sympathy. Instead, I felt her hand fumble in mine and then a firm squeeze. I know. Oh, okay. So it's going to be the same thing. And let's see what you have to say, dog meat. Licked my hands eagerly, making me giggle. Does that taste good, boy? Sit and play with him a bit, sure. Took off my belt and dangled it above him. He caught it a few times. Yep, just play with him again. Okay, I don't want to get stuck into a dialogue loop. There we go. Let's see. Nothing in there, so we just leave. Oh, we got another mural. You used to think you were safe, but now you hear the voices too. Okay. What do you think the TV would be playing if it worked? The usual sitcoms and reality shows, or scenes from the apocalypse? A broken TV. Watch it be fixed the next day. There's very strange things that happen in this game. I'm still wondering... Let's do it. I'm gonna check. I doubt it's it. Yeah, until next time. I really don't know what the code for that is. Maybe we actually have to, like, figure it out somewhere, but I don't see any hints. So, what do you have to say? Come on, can you give me a better... You can give me a better deal than that. New. Seriously, you call that negotiating? New. And it's like talking to a really stupid wall. New. Shop. What do you want to look at? Does he have actually anything new? If not, we're just gonna buy consumables. And energy drinks. Do we want... Let's actually go up to 32. And we'll go up to... There we go, 64 of those. So we actually have just plenty of them just to heal outside of battle. And we have the items for healing inside of battle. Which seems like a good start. We're also going to take one of you and one of you, just in case for, like, emergency healing. And anything else in here? And you're gonna... Yep, you're still talking about the clowns. Do you have anything else to say? Want to spar again? No. Vixone wanted you to have the soul jar. We don't actually have the soul jar. Because it's an item that's, like, in here just doing nothing. I don't even actually see it in our supplies. So it's like it's a key item that you just can't get rid of. Even though there's, like, conversations about, hey, guess what? Blah, blah, blah. I have a feeling that is going to be completely sealed down there.